The monitor beeped steadily beside her. Machines breathed for the child I once tucked in every night. The doctor's voice was soft. The fall was too severe. There's little chance she'll wake up. My wife sobbed beside me, shoulders shaking under the fluorescent glare. I held my daughter's limp hand, felt something, a folded note, damp with sweat, small, precise. "Dad, if anything happens to me, check the CCTV camera I put in my room." Her handwriting, still neat, still mine. I said nothing, just kissed her forehead. Then I left. It took 13 minutes to drive home. I ran every red light. The house was dark, too quiet. Her room smelled faintly of lavender and static. I found the camera, clever girl, tucked between the storybooks on her shelf, aimed at the door. Motion triggered, night vision. I watched. At 2:14 a.m., the door creaked open. My wife entered, and behind her, Daniel. Daniel, my best friend, my brother in everything but blood, smiling like a ghost, holding wine. She whispered something. He laughed. Then they stared at my daughter's sleeping form. "She's a heavy sleeper," my wife murmured. He said, "One push, then freedom." They stepped out of frame. 2 minutes later, the scream came. My little girl's. The footage ended. My heart did not race. My hands did not shake. It was the second time in my life I died. The first was when we buried our son, a drowning, while I worked late with Daniel. The pieces slid into place, cold and clean. I copied the footage, called the police. Then I began my part. 3 years ago, Daniel and I started a business together. Construction, profitable, tight. He brought charm, I brought numbers. My wife handled our finances, said it helped her feel involved. We trusted each other. We were family. When our son drowned, it shattered something, but not loud enough. They consoled me, held me, while holding each other behind closed doors. I had no proof then, only grief. Now I had a digital witness. The police came fast, took statements. My wife cried convincingly. Daniel didn't show up. Coward. They found him 2 days later, not hiding, just arrogant, smiling like a man who believed in charm more than truth. But the footage? That wasn't charm. It was evidence. I didn't attend the trial. I had work to do. The lawyer I hired was expensive, because he was perfect. He went after everything, their shared texts, hidden bank accounts, the shell company Daniel and my wife had built using my own business funds, every receipt, every lie, pulled into daylight. The police had their case, but I had mine. I sold my company shares, liquidated, quietly. While Daniel's assets were frozen, mine became fluid. I bought the house next to his mother's, renovated it, left it empty. My wife was denied bail. Her performance didn't land this time. Too many rehearsals. I visited Daniel once, jail glass between us. He looked like someone who hadn't planned for loss. "You ruined everything," he said. I smiled. "I fixed what you broke." He tried to speak again, but the line went dead. I'd already stood up. 6 months later, the verdict came. Attempted murder, conspiracy, 18 years. Both of them. It wasn't enough, but it was law. So I gave the world the rest. I leaked the footage. Quietly. A whistleblower package. The local press picked it up. Then national. A child's voice from beyond the coma. A betrayal caught on camera. The public devoured it. People love stories where justice peeks through the cracks. I visit my daughter every day. Sometimes I read to her. Sometimes I just sit. The doctors say it's a miracle she's breathing on her own now. Still unconscious. Still waiting. But stable. I believe in her more than I believe in God. Last week, her hand twitched around my finger. Her eyes flickered just for a second. I whispered, "You were right." The day the house next to Daniel's mother caught fire, I was across the street, watching. No one was inside. No one was harmed. But the fire spread. Her garden, her fence, her porch, Gone. The insurance company denied the claim. Suspicious activity, they said. She filed for bankruptcy the next day. Justice is never complete, but balance is a choice. I chose to weigh the scale myself. Tonight, I sat by my daughter's bedside again. She opened her eyes. Just a flicker, but this time they stayed open. I leaned close, smiled. She blinked slowly, lips dry. "Did you see it?" she whispered. I nodded. Every second. Tears welled in her eyes. She smiled. Then sleep took her again. But they say revenge is a dish best served cold. They're wrong. Revenge is a fire you freeze until it burns only the guilty.